What's up, everybody? This is Solid, and today I'm going to be doing an Escape from Tarkov video, an extraction point explanation for beginners video. So, if you go into the match, the very first thing you're going to see on the top right corner is a find extract point, and if you just press O as an octopus twice, it will also pop up this in the top right corner. You're gonna find extraction point window and a number countdown. The number countdown, in this case 44 minutes and 53 seconds, is how much time is left in the raid. You can tell how fresh the raid is if you know the total time of a raid. So I believe this is Woods, and the raid time for Woods is 45 minutes. So that means that this is a fresh raid. So let's move on to the next one. Here it says outskirts, and it doesn't have question marks on it. So what does that mean? So any extracts that don't have question marks on it, these ones are always open, okay, and always available for you to extract out of. And then you're going to see the other two which have question marks on them. So what does the question marks mean? So it can mean a lot of different things. So it can mean some of these are open at specific times, like 15 minutes into the raid. That's something that I've read online. I haven't had confirmation from the developers yet, but from what I've read, it seems like that is a possibility. Some with question marks are just not even available. They're just there, and it's just RNG. Sometimes they're available, sometimes they're not. Some of them are one-time use. So if someone else in the raid uses it, well, now it is unavailable for anyone else. And some, you need a key to actually access the extraction point. So I believe ZB014 is a prime example of that one. It's one where you do need a key to actually open up a gate that lets you into the extraction point. And then, last but not least, you'll have some extraction points that are vehicle extraction points. And these ones are, I believe this one is Self V extract. This one you actually have to pay 3,000 rubles per person in your squad to actually leave inside this vehicle. Now there's pros and cons to this. Usually, the vehicle extracts are kind of like right in the middle of the map, so it's a lot easier to access it, right? So the con for it then is that it takes typically up to 2 to 3 minutes to actually extract out of these at these extraction points. So yeah, so that kind of explains the question marks on the extraction points. Most maps, depending on your spawn location, will dictate where your extraction points are. So usually, when you spawn in a certain spot on the map, your extract will be usually the opposite side of the map. And then another thing that makes things even more confusing is, depending on the map as well, if you come in as a scav, right? Playing as a scav player, the extract points can be completely different compared to ones that you've started learning for the PMCs. But in most cases, the extract points are exactly the same. This brings back to another point here, why it's so important as a new player to go in and play these levels offline to learn all the extract points. And another very important point that I want to stress out is looking online for maps that have detailed legends and indicators of where all the extraction points are. It's like key, and like something that I highly recommend anyone who's new to the game to study and learn. So hopefully that video helps out. Give it a like if it does, give it a dislike if it doesn't help out. Leave comments down below, and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content, and follow me on Twitter.